Hello, fellow drinkers at the Jolly Heretic, resident poet here, and a hello again to those of us joining from History Debunked. Now, I hope all of you caught last night's stream, where our returning guest was a Mr. Richard Grannon. We welcome back Richard, our friend, whose expertise he'll surely lend to get the real gist of a base narcissist, who generally are a dead end. So overall, once again, a very informative and entertaining stream last night. And yesterday, we received the very sad news of the death from pneumonia of actor Michael Gambon, aged 82. It's farewell to the singing detective. Sadly, his lungs were defective. He drove without fear on TV's Top Gear. Let us all now be reflective. So, very sad news there. However, to cheer us all up, it's now time for today's funny story, which takes place in Australia. So, a multimillionaire decided to throw a party and invited all of his friends and neighbours. He also invited Brian, who's the only Aborigine in the entire neighbourhood. So he held this party around the pool in the back garden of his mansion. Everyone was having a great time drinking, dancing, eating prawns and oysters from the barbecue. Then, at the height of the party, the millionaire said, "I've got a 15-foot man-eating crocodile in my pool, and I'll give $1 million to anyone who'll wrestle him in there." The words were barely out of his mouth when there was a loud splash. Everyone turned round and saw Brian in the pool fighting madly with the crocodile, jabbing it in the eye with his thumbs, throwing punches, head-butting it, getting it in choke holds, biting its tail, and flipping it through the air like some sort of martial arts expert. The water was churning and splashing everywhere. Both Brian and the crocodile were raising hell. Finally, after what seemed like an age, Brian strangled the crocodile and let it float to the top of the pool like a big, dead goldfish. An exhausted Brian wearily climbed out of the pool, with everybody staring at him in disbelief. The millionaire said, "Well, Brian, I reckon I owe you $1 million. "Nah, you're all right, boss, I don't want it," replied Brian. So the millionaire said, "Mate, I have to give you something. You won the bet. How about $500,000? "No, thanks. I don't want it," Brian insisted. So the millionaire said, "Come on, I insist on giving you something. That was amazing. How about a new Porsche, a Rolex, or even just a bottle of scotch?" Once again, Brian said no. Confused, the millionaire asked, "Well, Brian, what the hell do you want?" And Brian replied, "I want the bastard who pushed me in the pool." So that was today's funny story. So that was just a roundup from me today of the Jolly Heretics output and that of History Debunked. If you did enjoy it, please do like and subscribe. And thank you very much for watching, and hopefully we'll see each other very soon. Goodbye.